So before we get into this whole bleaching the frontal, I'm going to let you guys know the company that I picked up my hair from. This company is called Fashion West Kiss Hair. This is a AliExpress vendor. They did send a couple of free gifts with my hair. Now this is the Brazilian straight hair that I decided to pick up. I did receive 3 bundles in a 360 lace frontal, which is this thing right here. My frontal is 18 inches and it is 22.5 by 4 by 2 inches. It does come with adjustable straps, as you guys can see, and you guys can look really closely. These knots need to be taken care of, and that's the whole reason for this video. We're gonna bleach them, we're gonna make them look natural, make it look like scalp, okay? So this frontal also does have baby hairs, in which I will take care of as well. I'm gonna go ahead and thin that out just a bit. So here are the 3 bundles that I picked out. I do have 22 inches as well as a 20 inch, and I believe I did utilize about 2.5 of these bundles when I made my wig. This hair is super duper soft, and look at it, gorgeous. So we're gonna get started with this frontal. I'm just dampening the perimeter of the hair to kind of get those baby hairs kind of up and out the way. Just gonna take like a small tooth comb and just comb them in the opposite direction. And just to kind of refrain from getting any bleach on the hair, I just decided to put the ends of the hair in a Ziploc bag. So the bleach that I'm going to be using is by Clairol. This is the BW2 bleaching powder as well as the Clairol 40 volume cream developer. You're going to also need an application brush as well as a bowl. And this is optional. I like to use gloves. Just kind of protect your hands. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and make your paste. I tend to like to make mine to be more so like a frosting like consistency. You don't want it too runny because I have bleached plenty of closures in my past days, and if it's too runny, it's going to seep through the lace and it's going to bleach your hair. So you're going to want it to be a nice thick frosting like consistency, just like that right there, enough to where it can stand up on the actual brush. That way it's not going to go through these little itty bitty little tiny holes you see to kind of protect the hair. So right now I'm just stippling this paste onto the lace. I'm not, I know it looks like I'm doing it pretty hard, but I'm not. I'm gently sort of dabbing it on there, nice and neatly. We don't want to get it on the hair. We don't want to make it go through the lace. Just take your time, do it. You'll get it. It's going to take some time, but you'll eventually get it. I'm going to allow this to sit on the lace for about 30 minutes, and I'm going to wrap it up in some foil just to kind of capture some of that heat. It's going to help process the hair a lot more quicker. Again, wrap it up in some aluminum foil. I'm going to let it sit on the hair for about 25 to 30 minutes. I set my timer to 25 minutes, but I eventually allowed it to sit for about 30 minutes and it was perfect. Okay, so this is about 30 minutes later. And so now we're going to go ahead and get that bleach rinsed off. You're just going to use like a lukewarm water, warm water, just to rinse it off like so. And now I'm taking this neutralizing shampoo, and this was in my old relaxer. I know I have like so many relaxers left over. I'm thinking about giving them away. What you guys think? Would you guys want a relaxer? I have like 10-15 of them. Y'all want a relaxer? I just took the neutralizing shampoo out of the relaxer and I am just shampooing the lace. This is going to kind of seize the processing of the bleach. Basically, it's just going to allow the bleach to just rinse off clear. It's going to stop it from processing. Now I'm taking my Shimmering Lights shampoo, and this is like a blue, like purple shampoo. And this is just going to tint the lace and add some blue hues to it so it's not too brassy. You're going to go ahead and apply that to the lace, and I like to let that kind of sit there for about a good 15-20 minutes just so it can kind of add some blue hues to the lace, so therefore it's not too brassy. And then you're going to rinse. Now, as usual, you're going to deep condition the hair. As usual, I like to use my silicone mix. This is the bamboo formula. kind of fortifies the hair. I went ahead and applied that, rinsed it off, and this is what the hair is looking like. You can see how natural it looks, but we're not done with it yet. Not done, but I just thought that I'll let you guys see exactly how great this looks. And this is about maybe 3 days later. I went over the lace again because I forgot some little areas in the front and it was too runny. So I kind of have a little bit of mess ups, as you guys can kind of see, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad, you know. Again, really do make sure that your bleaching powder is a thick consistency, so therefore you won't have those little small bleaching gaps on your hair. But right now I just went ahead and I separated a little bit of the baby hairs, and I'm now going in and thinning out the hairline using a pair of tweezers. There's really no technical way of doing this. I'm just thinning out a bit to my liking. You don't want to go overboard like I did. Kind of take your time, stop a bit through and look at it, see if some more needs to go, and then just sort of work your way through like that. I'm creating baby hairs in the back now, just part it off a small section. I'm taking my razor comb and I'm just going to sort of cut those to be a little tiny bit more shorter. I'm going to do the same thing with the front of the perimeter of the hair, and this is all the hair that I tweezed and I cut. It's a lot of hair, a lot of thinning I did, but again, do take your time, don't rush it. You don't want to create bald spots. So okay, so this is what the hair is now looking like. Looking very natural. It's not super thick and harsh around the front perimeter. It's looking very natural, and that's the way you want it to look. Now I'm just going to cut off the lace before we proceed on. So we are done. I went ahead and I constructed the wig, and I'm quite sure you guys are going to ask, how do you make your wigs? And especially, I have not done a 360 frontal here on this channel, so you guys stay tuned because that's coming up next. Okay, I will show you guys how I constructed particular wigs such as this one right here. I'm using some other hair, but just in case you guys want to see how I make my 360 lace frontal wigs, that will be coming up next. And here is the hair. Gorgeous. It's not super duper silky like I thought it was going to be. It kind of has more like a yaki like texture, which I love. And get into that hairline. Get into it. You can wear this in a high ponytail, a high bun. The perimeter of the hairline looks very natural. You can see how it looks when you part the hair. Looks very, very natural. And if you guys decide to tint the lace to match your skin tone perfectly, y'all, girl, it's gonna look like you grew it yourself. See, I'm not a professional, so I didn't tint my lace yet, but that's coming up next. As soon as I learn how to do it, I will do it. Okay, but again, this hair does come from Fashion West Kiss Hair. It is an AliExpress vendor. You guys can be able to check them out. I have all the information provided down below. If you guys have any questions in regards to this hair, or how I did my frontal, or how I'm gonna make my 360 frontal wig, be sure to let me know. And yeah, get into that flow. I'm absolutely loving it. So again, you guys let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. Bye guys.